And are you taking supplements?
Yeah.
Creatine?
No creatine. No, yeah. just natural, everyday vitamins.
Yep. Trust me that it matters. EPO matters. It's the reason LeBron takes it. It matters. And if other basketballers understood what it did, EPO increases your red blood cells, which gives you endurance so you can play all game long. You can shoot in the fourth quarter just like you shot in the fourth minute. More red blood cells, more oxygen in your red blood cells. Okay, got you.
Guys, Jeff Teague, former NBA player, now on the 520 podcast, has accused LeBron James of steroids.
Miami Heat Bron.
Miami Heat Bron.
I'm going this Cavs Bron because this Cavs Bron had a 3. Man, y'all crazy.
Miami Heat Bron we ever seen. I ain't gonna lie.
He was on steroids, bro. He had to sit out. He was on steroids for real.
Now give me
like legit was on steroids, bro. Allegedly, but like he had to sit out. Bro, y'all remember when they told him like
there goes the Clutch Sports allegations?
Y'all remember that though?
No,
when they was like he got everybody. They started testing for HGH, and they was like, "Yo," and he had to sit out. Like he said his back was hurt, and he sat out for like 3 weeks, and he came back skinny. This is just I was in the league. I remember, and he came back in. He was crazy though.
Now, that might have been a bet.
Of course, you know he walked it all back, saying he was joking.
Listen, bro, it was a joke, bro. Like, what did they miss, bro?
Hey, now, before we even get to that, who do we have on the show who was from Clutch? And they were just like, yeah, I had to double check to see if he was actually on the roster. Was that Alicia Gray?
Yeah, Alicia Gray. Yeah. Like, they like,
he's not, Alicia.
No, I'm not on Clutch Sports. And definitely after this, I will never get another Clutch opportunity. Because y'all take everything out of context. We were literally giving LeBron praise.
Jeff, stop it. There was no laughing in that joking. And he went as far as to basically say that LeBron was sitting out for weeks and also saying allegedly. That doesn't seem like someone who's joking. People have speculated for years, of course, guys like Rick Bucher have said that many in the league believe that LeBron James is on the juice, allegedly.
Out there. And I can assure you there's plenty of it privately by players and personnel in the league. Like I've always thought, maybe it could be. And I've had players and coaches say things to me like they take it for granted. They assume it's true. It always catches me a little off guard. They're just like, oh yeah, that's going on.
But no one wants to say anything, right? Of course, it would damage the NBA itself. So no one wants to say anything, but allegedly around circles within the league, most believe that LeBron James is on the juice.
I'm saying that Bronny can get a bucket on Bron.
I'm saying he can't. One rollout, get a bucket.
3 dribbles?
No way. I'm talking about
get a bucket on him.
No.
Man, come on. That little dude explosive, bro.
He is, but you seen his dad? His dad on that balcony. He on that new juice.
He ain't sliding like he used to.
Man, bro.
Chael Sonnen, who's a former UFC fighter, accused LeBron of using PEDs years ago. If you're, into MMA, you would have known this. He came out years ago saying that LeBron and him had the same doctor. And, he knows that LeBron is on the juice.
The world understood what LeBron did. Like other basketball players will hear what LeBron does and go, well, yeah, but that doesn't matter, right? It's like a baseball player. You're hitting a stick out of the way. It doesn't matter. It's like, no. If you knew what these performance enhancers did, then you would know why it does matter.
What do you think he's
there's
doing?
only one. We have the same drug guy, if you will. I know exactly what he's doing. But there's only one golfer.
Please tell.
There's only one golfer. I'm not going to. But there's only one golfer that follows the big 3. And the big 3 is EPO, growth hormone, testosterone. That's the Lance Armstrong diet. There's one golfer, but it's Tiger Woods. Like, yes, it does matter. People will say it all the time, it doesn't matter. John Daly won it. It matters. Trust me that it matters. EPO matters. It's the reason LeBron takes it. It matters. And if other basketballers understood what it did, EPO increases your red blood cells, which gives you endurance so you can play all game long. You can shoot in the fourth quarter just like you shot in the fourth minute.
More red blood cells, more oxygen in your red blood cells. Okay, got you.
It's the king of performance enhancers.
So you would prefer that, especially in a fight sport, to anything else?
EPO is king.
Because it's going to give you the stamina.
Yes.
That's why cyclists do it.
That's why
Tour de
cyclists
France is
So that fifth round energy is
the
more
human
important.
body is not made to do the Tour de France.
So, allegedly, that's what he's saying. But for him, he's not saying allegedly. He's going all the way with this. And it's interesting because, Chael Sonnen has a big enough name where it's like, this is making news. And LeBron kind of has, let it simmer and hasn't said a word about it. And it's like, why wouldn't LeBron address this? I don't understand. Chael Sonnen is a big enough name where it's like, if he's saying stuff like this, that's damaging your name and your brand, wouldn't you come out and say something about this? So it's interesting. He's been running around, Chael Sonnen that is, for years, accusing LeBron of using PEDs. And LeBron just has yet to say anything about it. Rick Bucher came out and, had that whole story with the whole league allegedly saying that LeBron is on the juice and all these things. And LeBron hasn't addressed that. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if LeBron has ever came out and addressed this issue where people have speculated on him, using PEDs.
To start my work.
Breakfast at the facility, breakfast at home.
Not until I don't eat until after practice.
After practice. So
Yeah.
hydrate.
So I'm hydrating. I have either a green juice or some fruit or whatever case may be. But I don't eat a full meal until I get back home after practice, and that's usually around my first meal is usually around 1:30, 2 o'clock.
And by design, or you just don't like eating before?
By design.
By design. So you
by
want
design.
that little bit of a fasting quality?
Yeah, a little bit of fasting quality. Yeah, by design.
And are you taking supplements?
Yeah.
Creatine?
No creatine. No, just natural, everyday vitamins, things of that nature. Yeah.
Just a little protocol of vitamins.
Yep. If I have anything after practice, I have a fruit smoothie.
Okay.
Because I've burnt so many calories, whatever. I have a fruit smoothie or some some overnight oats. Yep.
He's eating right and he's taking vitamins. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I'm just gonna say that's pretty hard to believe. I think Steve Nash at one point said creatine, and it's like nothing. Yeah. Okay, LeBron. You're just taking vitamins and just everything's natural, right? You're playing for going into your 23rd season. Yeah, all natural. Anyways, I don't know if Jeff D got a call from Unc Shay and he had to walk it back, but it's interesting. It's very interesting. This story is very, very, very interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I appreciate it. Peace.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, you keep procrastinating over and over. No, do it right now. Been all day on the phone anyhow. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.